Grandstand Bettors here with your daily free sports pick for Thursday, August 12th. We have an MLB pick for you today, but before we get into that, just a reminder, if you're new to Grandstand Bettors, make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can give you our free picks and free predictions all year long. We have the NFL season and the NCAA football season coming up, so you don't want to miss any of our picks for each of those weeks. Also, while you're at it, head on over to Grandstand Bettors, get signed up for our $1,000 NFL contest. That's right, one of you, our subscribers, is winning $1,000 this NFL season. While you're over there, make sure you become part of our family. Start living that Grandstand life. But before we get into our MLB pick for today, let's take a look at yesterday's bet. Now, in all honesty, to our transparency, to what we said yesterday, if you'll recall, it was a total lean. We didn't like anything on the slate, but we do a video each and every day for those of you on our best bet leaderboard, so we wanted to make sure we gave out at least something. We gave out Mariners and Rangers over 8. It wasn't even close. That's why it was a lean. In fact, we stopped watching after the 4th inning because we only had a couple shillings on it ourselves. We didn't really like anything. And as we get closer into September, that's why we actually start fading away from MLB betting and turn it over to football. September is, late August and September is kind of the worst time to bet MLB. Your key spot there is mid-May through probably the beginning of August if you really want to get good value. The lines just get too crazy. You have September call-ups, etc. But we digress. Let's look at, the 2-1 matchup yesterday with the Mariners. We were really fading that or leaning that way because Spencer Howard was on the mound. It was a bullpen game, essentially, for the Rangers. Now, in all honesty, even though it was a 2-1 game, both these teams had chances to score. It could have gone way over 8 runs. They combined 2 for 14 with runners in scoring position, and they combined to leave 15 runners on base. So the opportunities were there, but it just didn't happen. Also, you got to give credit to Anderson, who started for the Mariners. Guy went 5 1/3 of inning, gave up only 6 hits and 1 earned run. Pitched very well. But let's look at today. We don't have a lean today. We have a best bet today, and we're looking at the Rockies and the Giants game. Now, both these teams are going in opposite directions. The Rockies, they're going to try to play spoiler the rest of the season. And tonight, that role is going to fall on German Marquez, who's having a good year. 10-8 on the season with a 3.42 ERA and a 1.15 whip. That's pretty decent numbers for a guy who has to pitch half of his games at Coors Field. Now, Marquez has faced the Giants 3 times this season, giving up 3 earned runs, 4 earned runs, and 8 earned runs in each of those outings. He is a much worse pitcher away from Coors Field, which is kind of crazy because you would think that his ERA would be higher at Coors Field. It's not. It's worse away. He has a 4 ERA, and his opponents almost hit 50 points better as well. But this is a guy that's played for the Rockies for a long time, so he kind of has gotten used to or knows how to pitch in Coors Field, but he just hasn't learned how to pitch anywhere else. The Giants this season have hit him at a 370 average over the 3 games. This guy is getting shelled by the Giants. Now, the Giants in themselves hold a 4-game lead over the Dodgers in the NL West and also have won 4 in a row. They're going to try to keep that momentum going by throwing out Logan Webb on the mound. Now, Logan Webb, 5-3 this year, 3.19 ERA and a 1.16 whip this season. He's pitched against the Rockies twice this season, allowing 9 earned runs over 8 2/3 of an inning. Now, we've faded Logan Webb in the last month a couple times, but his struggles start at the beginning of the season, and he's actually become better. He's kind of screwed us over twice, so we're not going to go against Webb here. He hasn't allowed more than 2 earned runs in a game since the last time he faced the Rockies, which was at the beginning of May, I believe May 5th it was. So the Rockies are hitting him well this season at a 328 average against him, but other than the Rockies, he's actually pitching pretty well and hasn't given up more than 2 runs in almost, 3 months? Yeah, 3 months. So it's going to be an interesting game here. The Rockies and the Giants, it's going to really depend on what Marquez does at the beginning of the game. He struggles away from home. We think the Giants will probably win the game here, but we're not one of those betting websites or or bettors that likes to take high juice. You see a lot of people, I see people on YouTube all the time take the Dodgers at minus 250. There's no value in there. And the Giants are at 172. I don't see value in that. It's not a value price. And Webb hasn't pitched well against the Rockies, so I just don't think that's good value. Now, the run line, I'm not sold on either. Just based off of the way that the Rockies hit Webb, there's a chance that they lose the game, or there's a chance that they stay close late, and it's only a one-run game. So, seeing as Marquez has been the consistent person here, having the higher ERA away from home, and also giving up 3 or more runs each time out against the Giants, we like the Giants team total set at 4. The Rockies bullpen also is one of the worst in the league, 5.44 ERA. And we know that is slightly higher because of their home ballpark, but the whip is still there at 1.5. If Marquez gives up 3 earned runs at least, which he's been averaging against the Giants, the bullpen's going to get the rest of the work done, and the team total over 4 should get hit. It's going to be a close game, but we think the Giants, and the best bet today is the team total over 4. So lock it in, Giants, Thursday, August 12th, team total over 4. As always, guys, sit back, relax, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button if you're getting ready for football season. I mean, we're getting ready. We have NFL season previews. Make sure you go check those out on our channel. But sit back, relax, enjoy the baseball today, and we'll see you tomorrow.